What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse D123 back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing 3 things I want to see in MLB The Show 22. Drop a like if you guys are excited, man. If you guys have not clicked that subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. We're on the road to 2.2k subs, man. If you guys don't see a number at 2.2k yet, please be the cool guy, girl that helps us get that much closer. I really appreciate it. Before we hop into today's video, though, you guys know we got to give today's comment shout out. Shout out to these 4 legends. Shout out to my boy Evan for being the first person. Shout out to my boy Katie Coates for being the second. Shout out to my boy Nathan for being third. And finally, shout out to my boy Steve for being the 4th person. So without further ado, man, let's jump right into today's video. 3 things I want to see in MLB The Show 22. Now, the first thing on the list is I want to see, it's going to involve ranked seasons. I want to see a set number in ranked seasons for wins and losses. So if you guys played ranked seasons, you guys know about this, especially if you guys have played in the 700 to 800 to 900 range. There's no set number for the amount of points you get per win. You can literally play a 9 inning game and get 15 score, literally for beating the guy. And then in your next game, you can play a 9 inning game and get 25 score. Like, SDS hasn't been they haven't been transparent as far as how the rating goes, and I just wish there was a set rating for wins and losses. Obviously wins, let's just say we could just make wins, you'll get 45 score. You just get 45, right? Wins 45, and if you take a L, you'll get like, or it can just vary based on each division. Like they're just not transparent. That's one thing I don't like. Obviously in the beginning when you start off like at 100, one win gets you like 60 points, which honestly it's reasonable because you want to get out of that, obviously. But the higher difficulties you guys play, it's weird, man. Like, if you guys don't know, last year I was 1 win away from World Series. I needed 12 points. SDS gave me 11. Like, for a 9 inning game that I won, I got 11. So I was 1 point short of World Series, and I had to play another game, and I took the L. And it was just like bro, I played a 9 inning game and I only got 11 score and I needed 12. Like, I thought it was at least guaranteed, right? You know, you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys playing ranked seasons. There's just no set guaranteed number you get for wins and losses. I think the only reasonable thing you guys can say is the longer the game goes, the more score you'll get. But even then, bro, in the lower difficulties, I find that if someone rage quits, you get a good amount of score. But then if you play 9 inning games, you wouldn't get that much if compared if they were to rage quit. It's weird, man. There's no transparency there. I wish SDS would just come out and say, here guys, here's our new ratings for each division. This is how much you're going to get per win. This is how much you guys are going to get for loss. And if you guys dashboard or quit, you guys are going to get hit hard. And I wish that would happen too. I hope those people get hit harder, because you guys shouldn't be quitting or dashboarding out of games. That's not good for you or your opponent, you guys know. But yeah, so that's the first thing I want to see in MLB The Show 22. I want to see a set number for wins and losses. However they do it, if it's across all divisions or if it's per division, they just need to be a little more transparent with that, because that would help out a lot, and they'll keep the stress away, man. Because like I said, man, you guys heard what I just told you guys. I was 12 points off World Series, and they gave me 11. Like, man, I was furious that day. All right, on to the next thing I want to see in MLB The Show 22. I want to see an option to save your event squad. So if you guys play events, obviously you guys know events right here. They let you draft a squad, obviously. Once you draft it once, you're good to keep playing until you take 2 L's, right? And then once you take 2 L's, you have to redraft again. Like, what if they just implemented a thing where you can just go back in with the same squad? Like, that would be so clutch, and it would save everybody so much time, man. Like, I think they have like a feature where you can like assemble your team using the best cards. Like, I think you have to like press square once you guys get into the draft. I'm not going to forfeit this entry because I have a lot of wins right now, but I believe you could just like press square or something, and it'll randomize your squad with the best cards. I mean, they could do that, man. If they could do that, they can allow us to just save our event squads. Like, that would be clutch, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know in events, sometimes I don't like playing events because it gets a little tedious with the rules, and I have to like follow the rules strictly. I don't remember everybody I put on my team. Usually I do, but let's say if we're playing like an all common event, I got to scroll all the way down to get the 57 guy because I used him and I really liked him, and it's just too much to handle, man. I wish they could just implement a save your squad for events. That would be clutch. SDS, hopefully you guys are watching this video and you guys are listening to me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been mentioning this as well, though. Save your team or save your squad in events would be very, very clutch. Now we're moving on to the last point, guys, and this is something I've been talking about, and it's in regards to parallels. Now on parallels, guys, this year, it's the first year they introduced it, and honestly, it's a very, very good system. I love it. I can't wait to parallel up next year, because for sure it's going to be in next year's game, but I'm sure it's going to be more and more advanced. Now, if you guys see right now on your guys' screen, you guys see Vladimir Guerrero Jr., right? You guys see how it's just in the bottom left corner and in the top right corner. I wish it was the whole card, right? I have a feeling next year they're going to do some crazy stuff with the parallels. This is just the first year, so they introduced it. But next year it's going to change drastically. I assume. I could be wrong. That's one thing I do want to see, but that's not the thing I have on my list. So here's the thing I have on my list. So I have, it says right here, this is what it says. Ability to show which parallel you want. So let's say, for example, you got to parallel number 3 and you were the first person to get there, but you have the card parallel 5 and you stopped, like, you weren't the first person to get parallel 5 is what I'm trying to say. Like, I want to flex that I was the 3rd person to get parallel 1. I want to show that. I want SDS to show that. And even if I have the card parallel 5, let the card be parallel 5 stats, but let me show that I got parallel 3 and I was the first one, if that makes sense. I want to flex that. It sucks that, like, for example, like I said, you could be like the first person to get parallel 1, but once you get into parallel 5, you're like for example, the 5.2k thousand person. Like, I want to show that I was the number 1 to get them number 1, if that makes sense. And to toss that in there as well, obviously the card art needs to be a little bit better. I mean, this year, like I said, first year they did it, which is really, really cool. It looks really, really good. But next year, I'm pretty sure they're going to make it the whole card. And I hope they do, because it's going to look really, really good if they add, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they could add. Maybe instead of the bottom left and the top right, they could do the whole card, or just a whole different, like, color scheme. I don't know, man. I don't know. But next year for sure, I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce some cool things with the parallel system. It might even be a little different next year. Who knows? But the ability to show on what parallel you want, I think we should have that in MLB The Show 22. Now, guys, those are 3 things I wanted to see in MLB The Show 22. Let me know down in the comments. Let's start a discussion. What do you guys want to see in MLB The Show 22? Obviously, there's so many things to nitpick for. Obviously, I don't want to go over the basics, the hitting, the pitching, all the mistakes with that. I mean, we barely even get updates for this game. You can throw that in there as well. Like, there's so much things, guys. Let me know down in the comments, though. Let's get into a discussion, because I'm going to be responding to all you guys, and let's get into a discussion amongst each other. I appreciate you guys watching today's video, man. Drop a like if you guys did or enjoyed it. I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy, Jesse D123, and I'm out.